What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another Collectible Cultural Central video. Today we also talk about Legos, Funko Pops, and comics. Today I want to do a new video showing where I get my stuff, like certain collectibles like Legos, comics, and Funko Pops. Obviously, those are my main three. But yeah, my go-to websites and places to buy the best collectibles. Whether you're hunting for rare Lego sets, comics, or just perfect Funko Pops for your collection. I want to give you just the basic ones and maybe some not so well-known ones. So first off, we're gonna start with Lego because it's my first hobby. I'm actually just gonna grab a minifigure. I grabbed all from the same character. So right here we have Grand Admiral Thrawn, my favorite Star Wars character. There's this really cool website called Bricklink. It's owned by Lego now, but it never used to be. But now that it is, it's even more safe and secure. You can get used or new sets in box, without the box, with instructions. You can get specific pieces if you want. Every piece is on there. Every little thing of Lego that you probably heard of or never heard of is on there, and it's just a great place for just collectors in general. You can buy individual minifigures. I know one of my subscribers commented on my last video asking where to get minifigures like this. Well, Bricklink is literally the best way. I've gotten many minifigures, just solo minifigures for random Lego designs I want to create, and I'll probably be doing it for some other videos on this channel. I also use Lego.com. I know that's probably obvious, but Lego.com is just the best way to get new sets, and if you want in-box, you want perfect condition, everything, that's the way to go. There's also, there's exclusive to only Lego. There's also exclusives for only Bricklink as well. There's a lot of exclusive Bricklink sets, but they're very expensive now. I do not own any of them, but I would love to. Probably never will. But yeah, on Lego.com there's exclusives. I think UCS is for Star Wars, which is obviously my favorite theme from Lego. Has a lot of exclusives. On Lego.com, also ideas projects. There's space Lego. There's this treehouse one. There's just a bunch of random Lego ones. And there is also a VIP program where you get a lot of rewards, and obviously I use that a lot. I get some free sets. The only one I'm iffy about, it's on the border. There's two that I just don't use at all, but there's one on the border, which is eBay. I think my mom has used eBay once. It came perfectly fine. I think it was just in box. I think if you're getting a sealed Lego set from eBay, an old one, I think eBay is a good place overall to get a Lego set. But if you get a used one, it's high risk, no reward, honestly. The risk is if you get a used set and you want it to be complete, there's always a chance it's not. On Bricklink, it's just more safe, as Lego actually owns it, and if they scam you, I think it's a better feedback system as well. But the two websites I absolutely do not use is Mercari and StockX. Honestly, I've heard good and bad things about Mercari. I think it's the same thing as eBay, but I've personally never used it. Just because it seems like a really scam website, honestly. And same with StockX. Sometimes StockX verifies or authenticates things that are not even real. So I don't know if you can trust them. They also have really overpriced products. I think just Bricklink and Lego.com, possibly eBay, are the best ways to get Lego stuff. The next thing is comics. Obviously, that's what this channel started out. Here we have, I haven't shown this on the channel yet. This is my graded Thrawn #1, 9.4 white pages, beautiful cover. I have 3 of them now, which is amazing. Thanks to my mom. But yeah, to get comics, hunting for comics is only half the fun because, well, I love hunting for comics at like flea markets, antique stores, Comic Cons, local comic shops, any of that, where you can find a lot of old and vintage comics for really cheap. That's probably the best way to get really old comics, is to just go to antique shops, hope for the best. There's no risk involved. It's only like reward. It's very low risk. You can just walk in, if you see comics, look through it. If you find any old ones that you really like, sometimes they're in bad condition, but sometimes when they're really that old, they're still worth a lot. But you're also supporting a small business as well, which is also a positive. For online, I always use my comic shop. It's just great. Ever since I started getting those value packs on there, I always got just great comics in general. You can get, for value packs in my comic shop, you get 30 comics for like $15 to $20, which is insane. It's only like 50 cents per comic, which is amazing. They have a huge selection of back issues. So if you're missing anything from any series, they most likely will have it. Like, I know they just have like complete runs of everything. The prices are really fair. You can find some really good deals. I found really good deals on there before. There's also a lot of graded comics. You can get vintage like newspapers, comic supplies, any of that. They also have a great like organization. I love organization, obviously. My whole comic thing is organized like crazy. But yeah, I also use eBay, obviously. If you're looking for a specific comic, they want like a graded usually, or like a lot, which is like multiple comics from maybe like the same series or different series. It's a good way as well. You can find pretty good deals on there as well. Just make sure that you check the reviews of the sellers, obviously. Make sure whatever you're buying is authentic and not a copy. If the price seems too good to be true, it's probably is. That's what my dad always says. For my next thing, we have Funko Pops. I do love Funko Pops. My whole bed is filled with it. I've never shown it before either. I want to do a separate video, but I wanted to do this for this video. We have Grand Admiral Thrawn. This is Funko Pop 170 for Star Wars Rebels. This whole like series is pretty rare. That's why it's in a case. It's also from a Galactic Convention exclusive from 2017. Then got it for like $150. It's up a lot right now because of all the series, especially when Ahsoka came out and Thrawn was in that. It was going crazy. But yeah, I think Funko Pops are like the easiest thing to buy because there's really no counterfeit products. I use Amazon a lot of times just for like newer pops, which I haven't got one in a while, but I always ask them for Christmas, and that's where my mom always buys them. You can get them quickly, good price, obviously using Prime shipping. And then also there's eBay. eBay is another easy way to get Funko Pops, like older Funko Pops, like that are rare or vaulted. Vaulted meaning they don't produce them anymore. Just the same, just be cautious, look at the seller reviews. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, eBay is kind of the only one that's in all three. Like, eBay is like for all three. Obviously, there's risks with eBay. With whether or not you trust it or not, it depends on you. They're getting better with their feedback stuff and being more safe, I guess. But Lego specifically Bricklink and Lego.com are the best ways to get Lego stuff, just anything Lego. For comics, it's obviously flea markets, antique stores, comic shops, and my comic shop and eBay. And then for Funko Pops, it's Amazon and eBay. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you got any favorite websites to buy these things, just let me know in the comments so I can see these websites and see if they're any good, obviously. And if this video helped you, please hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to share with other collectors. Thank you for watching. Bye.